So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And our live game is Sunderland against Manchester. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's the whistle. Van Arnholt. And it's Defoe. Manchester are very much in free-scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. Long and high towards the flank. Rodwell. Lingard pumps it upfield. Looks like a good ball through. And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks to slip it through. Ibrahimovic hits it! What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Manchester go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Patrick Van Arnholt. Khazri. Wonderful quick feet. Blint, aimed forward. Rooney, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Blint. So what now? Sunderland were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Rooney! Wayne Rooney! Only him! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Manchester get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Can he score? He is off the hook. Much personal relief.
I love to see a team closing down from the front like that, and I think they did brilliant to win it back and get the shot away.
Manchester are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Manchester with a quick-fire double to put them in a very comfortable position at 2-0. Valencia whipped it again.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Now it's Pogba. Pogba. And he's there to hoof it away. Fellaini. Rashford. Lingard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Manchester with a chance here to increase their lead. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Rooney! It's a loose ball. And it's Valencia. And Valencia! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Good clearance and very necessary. Shots on! He can get that clear. Fellaini. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Lingard with the ball through. Rooney shoots! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
It's come loose. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's gone a long way up and away. A chance to play it in. Blint. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Gets good distance on it. Tries to dink it in. Lingard. Set up one goal so far. Rooney. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Valencia looks to dink one in. Great idea, just poorly executed.
And it's a real shame because I thought he was right in choosing the cheeky little lob. Maybe next time.
Rodwell can hoist it clear. And it's Rashford. Rooney, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Tries a through ball. Khazri could try cutting inside here. Manchester finally get themselves a breather.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only say, well done, son.
Clears it out of harm's way. Khazri goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Lingard. Patrick Van Aanholt hurtles into the tackle. Who's going to make this theirs? And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it was a bang-bang 45 minutes. That quick-fire double has left their opponents a little muddled, and they can't allow this 15-minute break now to cause a switching off.
Manchester ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Blint. Boots it upfield. Rashford. Tries a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Rashford, Rooney, Rashford, plays it backwards, and they'll try again. They are rampant! And surely that settles it! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Manchester take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Spoon forward. Now it's Defoe. And it's Blint. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That tested the keeper.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
And out to safety. Aimed long and direct. Rooney. Rooney! In it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Manchester totally rampant here. And he's missed it.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Manchester turned on the style in their last outing. The fans will want more of that. Now it's Defoe. And it's Martial. Ball's gone out of play. Martial. That's not going to make it. Pienaar.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
And it's Carrick. Rooney. Now the pass. Up to meet it! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Manchester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Defoe. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Larson floats one over. Blint tries lifting it over. Martial looking to get on the end of this. Rodwell gets it back. Defoe plays it out to the wing. Khazri looking to get on the end of this. Rooney. And it's Defoe. Khazri lofted into the middle. In for a header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Ibrahimovic. Martial. Blint. Massive leap! No, he can't turn it in. He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Rooney. And it's Pogba. Oh, almost a sixth!
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Valencia dinks one in. Larsson tries to get it forward quickly. Sunderland have a sub ready to come on.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Pienaar. It's Ibrahimovic! It's anyone's ball. Aimed long and direct. And it's Defoe. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Sunderland are closing in now on yet another game without scoring. Oh, glorious footwork! It's broken loose! Pogba! Oh, the ball's come loose! Danger averted for now. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Rooney, what an adventurous run from a defender. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Martial. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Ibrahimovic hits it! And he steered it beyond the post. That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? 4 added minutes on the board. Pienaar. Spoon forward. Larsson. Passes it through. He's tried one! And there goes the final whistle. Manchester, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking.